Ooh, yeah. It's that time again. RL and Jenny on the mic, let's go. Welcome to the show where the people get heard. Everyday voices, every thought, every word.
Entertainment, politics, love and life. We break it all down every Tuesday night.
If you wrote a new book or you're building up a dream, got an organization or a message for the team,
Pull up a chair, come and share what you know. We open up the floor, let the conversation grow.
it's Overflow,
The Everyday People Show.
with RL and Jenny, yeah, they always keep it real, you know. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, we go live. Tune in, tap in.
Let your story come alive, overflow.
Let your voice overflow. From the headlines to the hard lines, we talk about it all. Real folks, real stories, no topic too big or small. Overflow, the Everyday People Show. RL and Jenny, let the conversation flow. Every Tuesday at 7. Every Tuesday at 7. Every Tuesday at 7. Overflow.
Everything you ever go.
I had the mic muted. Welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show, y'all. This is the only show of me, you, your mama, and your cousin to get the dish. Come on and just chop it up on your boy RL, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block. What's up, Jenny from the block? What's going on?
School year.
What?
That's what's up.
You still going to work though? What you talking about? In the school year?
One more day. Just one more.
Oh, tomorrow your last day.
Yep.
Okay then. What's up? What's up, K&K? What's going on? K&K
Hey.
Express. What's going on? Sister girl, what's happening? Is it like Jaking back?
It's
Is
glitching.
it?
We
is
have
it
to
glitching?
ask if we look that way on their end. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
let me
look
see.
like we are
I'm
on
looking
the
at the monitor to see. Yeah, we glitching. I don't know what's going on, man. It seems like every time we go live, the stuff start glitching and twitching and all of that, man.
Where we at? Same place.
Look
Same
like
time,
you
but
remember
look
Max.
like
You remember Max Headroom. You remember the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's what we doing now,
Yeah.
man. So
It is glitching like
well,
crazy.
anyway, y'all bear with us, man. I don't know what's going on, but I think I need a new laptop, man. I think it's time for me to get a new laptop. Cause this thing about I don't have this laptop by 6 years now,
Yeah.
and this thing is I probably need to delete a lot of stuff on it. I probably got too much. Probably ain't got no space to do nothing on it. You know what I mean? So what's going on anyway, man? We at the house, man. We at the house chilling like villains, K&K. I used to try to pronounce her name as I used to thought that was a name. Her name. I didn't know it was K&K. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, y'all? Where y'all watching from, man? What going on today? You talking about your last day of school tomorrow?
Yes.
Your last
For
day?
me, it's my last day. For other counties, some are already out. I know I have a sibling. They don't get out to the end of the week, like Friday.
You have your sister.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think everybody would know a sibling is a sister is a sibling.
Yeah.
So you gonna say my sister? You know what I'm saying?
It's a habit. It comes from work. We use that word all the time, sibling.
So it's raining, man. It's been raining all about 2 weeks now. And y'all
bad.
tired of this rain? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be a rain out? Is the whole summer gonna be a rain out?
I don't think so. I don't know. We can ask Brian Monahan.
Oh, Brian, like that line, Brian.
No, that's my
Monahan.
friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Brian Monahan, my friend.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's been a lot of graduations going on, man. What you think about all the graduations going on? Do you think
wild?
I was just about to say
wild, off the chain. We struggle as a people to celebrate our own children without fights breaking
I don't know what the problem be, man.
I don't know.
What the problem? This supposed to be a celebratory moment, and you got people fighting at graduation, man. I'm like, come on. I mean, like, this is supposed to be a joyous moment for everybody. Everybody, kid. This is a time where I can not only be happy for my kid, I can be happy with your kid. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's a competition, a yelling competition. You know how in black folk, we take it to the screen when it comes time. Time to graduation time when they call your child name out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we drag it out.
Yeah, Jonah! Yeah! I'm talking about like, I'm
no,
like,
I
man.
get it.
Yo, I'm like, yeah, for your child and cut it off. Yeah. Some people go like a whole minute, man, and you can't even hear your child. Right. So I think there were a lot of the fights coming in. A lot of fights coming in because people just doing too much at these graduation, man. Y'all doing too much out there, man.
Yeah, they're number one. They're wanting to like have their child be acknowledged for everything that they didn't do, and they're not respecting the etiquette of the actual program. They're pulling their children out before the whole graduation ceremony is over off the floor. I don't understand that part. Everybody needs to be celebrated, but it's all about them and their child.
Yeah, and it's like they have no regard for any other people want to, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But I noticed one thing. I'm not gonna call out the person, but I saw they child go to a white school, and they call their child name out, and they didn't say that. I'm like, hold on. Are we doing it like this? They're like, we acting different when we go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, hold on, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, all poised and all in line and. We don't do that with each other. We just don't.
Somebody say, I saw a video at an elementary school graduation and people were fighting. That's messed up. I also saw another graduation video in the rain. Oh yeah, I saw that video in the rain too. All the faculty was getting soaked. Yeah, I saw that too, man. I'm like, man, that's why I'm glad I didn't go to a school where they had a graduation outdoors. Yeah. I always thought that was dorky. To me, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that was like dorky. That was dorky to have an outdoor graduation because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Outkast said, you can plan the picnic, but you can't predict the weather.
Exactly.
So why would you even plan to have a graduation outside? And my only thing is they don't want to pay these facilities to have a graduation, but I'm pretty sure the county, whatever county you in, they get that facility for. I'm pretty sure they got counties that have these facilities, these arenas and stuff like this, where they can have a graduation.
It's a lot of high school graduations that are held outside.
Yeah, man, I hate going to an outdoor graduation.
Usually elementary is inside, and it's always, the middle school is inside, but high schools generally are outside or college.
Yeah, and the fights, man. These people fighting at graduations, man.
Over silly stuff.
And some of them, I seen some fight at award shows and some awards ceremonies. And some schools, I think these schools are overdoing too much. They doing too much, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It used to
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I see it.
I mean, when I was going to school, we had 2 graduations. You graduated from elementary, you graduated from high school. Now they got a graduation. Man, they graduation. They got a pre-K graduation. They got a kindergarten graduation. You got an elementary graduation. You got a middle school graduation. You got a high school graduation. And then your kid go to college. You got 6 graduations to go through now in your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I was going to school, it was like, if you went to college, 3. But otherwise, it was 2 graduations. You know what I'm saying?
And the students are decked out in cap and gown.
Yeah.
All of the things. Ropes, all of that stuff. Like,
yeah, so
save that for when they get older.
So these last couple of weeks, I've been worked out, man, going back and forth to the graduations and I got a lot of grandkids. So and when they send you that what's up, Lisa Davis?
Hey there.
How y'all doing? Y'all thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all share this live out, please, if y'all don't mind, ma'am, sir. Just share this live out. Listen, I got a lot of grandkids, so when they send you the invitation, I guess they want you to be there. They know when they getting something, they want you to be there. And I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? That's good, man. But I see a lot of ratchet stuff going on, man, at these award shows and graduations. People coming in with house shoes on, man. I'm like, man, come on, man. You gotta when you leave the house, when your child leave the house, your child representing you.
And bring in,
and vice versa. When you represent your child, you represent them. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I mean, I'm like,
bring in more people than can be accommodated. You know, it's like you get tickets. You know, maybe 4 tickets, and you know, people get mad because they can't bring their whole entire family on both sides. It's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that they just start giving these kids here go your diploma. Give it to them on the land of the school. Just get them their diploma. We're not having no ceremony or nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It would make our jobs easier.
What's up, Jamie Miller? How you doing? Lisa Davis at L_Rav. How y'all doing? So y'all share this live out. So yeah, man. It's getting ratcheter. It's ratcheter and ratcheter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I seen a girl, man. She had on some tights. She had on some shorts, some like a biker short tights, man, with a crop top, with some Crocs on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Either we overdo it or underdo it. It's almost like she just woke up. It's almost like she just woke up and she coming to her child graduation. And I'm like, man, what in the world is this girl doing? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot to see. It's a lot to see. And we have to deal with the parents getting up out of the audience, coming down when their child is walking, and just going almost up near the stage. It's a lot. It's a lot.
John Taylor, what's up, man? Good afternoon from Honolulu, Hawaii. Lord have mercy, man. What time it is over there? It's got to be, well, it's good timing over there now. It's got to be like 1 o'clock now, maybe. Yeah, probably like one. Yeah, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for tuning in all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii. We was down when last year.
September. Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's a good place to be, man. That's a nice place to be. Where you at, John Taylor? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Share this live out. I figure they're like 8-9 hours. Yeah. 1:13. Yeah, man. It's 7:13 here. So they ain't nothing thing about it. I remember we was in Hawaii. People call you like it's people calling you Atlanta time. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the crazy thing about, I don't mean to jump off subject like this, but the crazy thing about Hawaii, like, you know, I like watching the football and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to get up like 5 in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the Falcon play. You know, I'm like, man, what the world? I'm like, these people I'm talking like they disregard y'all when it comes to sports out there. Cause y'all got to get up like 3-4 in the morning to watch a game. I'm like, So yeah, do y'all have any graduation horror stories this year? So it's getting wild, and I think another reason why it's like that is I think it's a lot of young parents.
Yes,
it's a lot of young parents, and they just don't know, man.
They don't have any type of etiquette, and some of the older ones know, but they kind of jump in on it. And again, it's like I'm gonna be this way because I can, but they get around other people and they don't. So it's like I think we kind of know, but we just kind of pick and choose how we want to behave because we think it's okay. Yeah,
so y'all keep all people in y'all prayer, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's the little things that these students, they're watching their family, behave this way. So we wonder why it continues. Like it doesn't get any better.
And I saw a kindergarten fight where they was rolling all around in the gymnasium, man. I'm like, I'm gonna show it to y'all. I wanted
it was almost one of our school parents fighting over somebody jumping in front of them for a photo op. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, man.
Calling each other names.
Wild, man. It's wild.
It shouldn't be like that.
So last week was primary, man,
yes.
and Keisha Lance Bottom won the nomination for
She won.
I know women like when women win, and that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with when women win. So
yeah, as long as
I voted for her. I voted for Keisha Lance Bottom, but do I think she can win? Is another thing. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think Keisha can win the gubernatorial race in Georgia? That's what they call it, gubernatorial. Why they get gubernatorial? Why they just get called it the governor race and the gubernatorial?
They gotta have fancy words.
See, I don't learn the fancy word, the gubernatorial.
I didn't even know it. I didn't know.
So do y'all think she can win the gubernatorial race in Georgia? She would be going against oh man, I don't hate to say when I hate people, but I do not like this Rick Jackson guy, man. I'm talking about like he got every time they go to a commercial, one of them gonna be heels. I'm like, this dude here, man, a billionaire. He just got the market cornered, man, with all these commercials, man. And I'm talking about like he telling folks you gonna be deported of this party. I'm like, what?
Any questions?
He said that loud. He said that out loud.
The question is, why would you say that?
So do y'all think Keisha Lance Bottom can win the election? What's up, Chris Bigsby? What's going on, man? Chris Bigsby said no. Hello.
It's gonna be
yes,
tough.
she can. Dorothy Hightower said yes, she can. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be real tough.
It is, and
I think here's why I think. I think we're not, Democrats are just not getting it. They're not. And what I mean by that, it seems like people just aren't ready for a woman to be in high leadership position. Because if you think about it, Trump only won twice against two women.
Exactly.
Trump can only beat women.
Right.
He can only win against women. I don't know nobody Democrat can't see that. Trump is not great. He's just beating women. Right. And the time he lost, he ran against a man. So what that's telling you is people don't want to see a woman in leadership. Even if a woman is more qualified, people are skeptic of a woman in leadership for some reason. I don't know why. In white men, black men, they will not vote for a woman in leadership. Yeah. But women, I think women are ready, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree. I think the changes that are going on with voting, districting, and all that stuff, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult.
Why would you say that, though?
I just think because they're making it hard for us anyway, just in general. I think people are discouraged, and we're going to have to turn out like in large numbers to really give it, the best for her. It's going to be tough, though. I just think that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I hope she win, but I think it's an uphill battle for a woman to win in Georgia. This in Georgia, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this:
It's hard.
Do you think men struggle to vote for her? Our black men? Do you think some of that is a part of it?
Yeah, I do. I think black men are. If y'all want to come on live and chop it up with us, follow the link at the bottom. Anybody is allowed to come up. Just come on and be respectful. That's all. So So I think black men, definitely not white men. White. I don't think white women like leadership. I think, you know what I'm saying. I hate this. I hate to put this on people like I know for sure, but the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying. Democrat had two good candidates against Donald Trump. Well, I mean, and it wasn't even close.
Well, I would like to think that.
Well, Hillary won the popular vote, but Kamala Harris wasn't even close, man. And she was way more qualified than Donald Trump. She had been, you know what I'm saying? They chose a criminal over the person who locked up the criminals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the thing I didn't get there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like law and order, but y'all chose the criminal over the person who understands law and order. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So maybe he had a better message. I don't know, man. That's this Trump thing. One of the most things that behoos me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get people. I just didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you vote for a man with all this baggage? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's almost like you just through everything that you raised up to believe, you forgot about it because you didn't want her. Either you didn't want a woman to be president, or you just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the odds are against a woman anyway, and then especially if she's black.
So you think it was because she was black? And that's the thing I'm saying. Washington got 3 strikes against her. Lance Bottom. She's a Democrat in a Republican state. Mm-hmm. She's a woman in a Republican state, and she's black. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That 3 strikes. I was hoping Thurman won, Even though I don't know why I'm hoping Thurman won, even though I voted for Keisha Lance Bottom. I don't know what made me, you know what I'm saying? Because I think she deserving of it, you know what I'm saying? I just think she gonna get the Atlanta, that Metro vote. She gonna get all that vote. But it's still gonna be some black men who gonna be speaking against it. Black men have changed. Something in black men have changed. A lot of black men have changed. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of black men, they read into a lot of propaganda. And they'll vote against something that's for them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of stuff, man. It's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I hope she win, but I'm skeptical of her. You know what I mean?
Well, we better get ready for hoodoo.
Speaking of black men, let me talk about this black man right here, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. I guess the word might have got out to him that, you know, yeah, man, these people ain't digging you in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So he on the cam show. I'm gonna play a little video. I'm gonna see what this video play. I don't know, my video card, something messed up. I'm gonna play Stephen A. Smith. So the question is, why black men like Stephen A. Smith and other black conservatives don't get why the black community don't trust them? You know what I'm saying? They don't trust them. And I think they try to play both sides, man.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You know what I mean? Let me cue up this video.
We are glitching so bad here.
Say what?
We're glitching.
We're glitching.
Y'all let us know if we're still looking like we are glitching.
We glitching.
The last thing because we got a lot to cover in a short span. And I want to be respectful of your time.
It ain't short. Don't worry about my time. I'm here.
Say less.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. I'm right.
Say less. The thing that I quote from Matt Barnes was the old Stephen A. Smith, if he were to know the new Stephen A. Smith, the old Stephen A. Smith would be disappointed.
Just gonna play a little bit
cool.
of y'all.
And what did I say? I said, that's bullshit. That's not true. The old Stephen A. Smith and the new Stephen A. Smith is the same Stephen A. Smith. I ain't changed. They changed. And the fact of the matter is that there's an expectation that's been levied on my shoulders. And I remember I had this argument with one of my boys. Don't come to me trying to put new expectations on me because I finally got the paper that validates the work that I've done for decades. I earned this shit. Nobody give this to me. I worked my ass off. Nobody can question that. Nobody can question my work ethic and what I accomplished and the muck and mire that I had to endure to climb this ladder and get to where I got. We're sitting up here as black people constantly talking about how we want our just due and we want what we've earned and we want what we deserve. And then a brother come along and do it. And now you want to sit up there and place new expectations because I'm the one that made it. Fuck that. That's not right. I'm doing what I've always done. I didn't change. So my point is that, listen, Allen Iverson, Matt Barnes brought up Allen Iverson. Well, did you bring up the fact that me and Allen Iverson went 8 months without talking? Because Allen Iverson was upset at what I had to write about him? He didn't bring that up. He wasn't always happy with what I had to say. No athlete is always happy with what I have to say. I don't want enemies, bro. Life's too short. But I'm not here to be friends. It would be nice if I could be friends and I could be cool with every athlete that I cover. That ain't what the hell I'm here for. I'm a journalist. I got my boys. I got my peeps. I got my family. I don't need new friends. If I get them, that's cool. God has blessed me with that. That's fine. But if I don't have new friends, I'll get over it. I got enough. The point is that I'm here to do a job. And let me tell you this. This is the hard part about stomaching that. I can't tell you how much more successful I would have been. How much more money I'd have. How much more cachet I'd have. If I sat there and actually did do what these people think I do. You know how many stories I've had killed? You know how many times I've been in a newsroom fighting to make sure they don't disseminate information out there about y'all as athletes? How many times have I said publicly, this is the thing that absolutely befuddles me. Where we come from, the streets of America, no matter where it is the hood. We know what it's like to starve. We know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to not be affluent and to be deprived of equitable circumstances that other people may have had the luxury of experiencing as a different race and stuff like that. We've talked about and lamented the fact that we see people in our own community that will kill folks for $500, for $1,000. We've gone through all of this stuff throughout our lives. How much money could I have made if I sold out? How much money could I make? What status would I have? I just got paid. What did I say? When Pat McAfee got his contract, nobody stood up and celebrated more than me, because I knew a precedent needed to be set in order for me to get mine. Had Pat McAfee not got his money, I wouldn't have got mine. It was him that enabled me to get it because I understood how the system worked. I understood. I still understand. And white folks get mad at me about this all the time. Oh, well, when a white folk catch a cold, black folks catch pneumonia. The system is rigged where it is always worse for us. I've been saying that for decades. Decades. I ain't been proven to be a liar yet. We don't get it first. So I knew, okay, this is how the game is played. This is the system. Let me do.
So Stephen A. Smith defended the comment that Matt Barnes, if y'all don't know Matt Barnes, he has a podcast, an ex-basketball player, about, he was talking about how Stephen A. The black community don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying? They don't mess with him. And Stephen A. took offense to that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a black man, you want to be loved by your peers and people you came up with. But what's your thoughts on that? What do you think?
Well, I think people
What y'all think?
I think the reason why people feel like he's a quote unquote sellout is because he doesn't stand up for us when it comes down to like political issues and things like that. He seems to play both sides.
Yeah, he do seem to play. But here's the thing. Stephen A. He can't. Here's the thing about, and then what I was trying to tell you about the other day, when we don't own no media companies. We don't own no financial institutions, no big financial institution. We don't have no political power. We're not in control of no political power. We have nothing.
Right.
So once we get, and I'm trying to explain why I think Stephen A. do what he do. He do what he do because he don't want to lose what he got. Because he feel like he earned what he got, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? So even though a lot of stuff that Stephen A. do, I don't agree with what he say a lot of times. It seems like he try to play both sides too hard. And he go too hard on us, on black people.
And at the end of the day, he's still going to look out for himself first, which a person should look out for themselves. But if you're going to be a figure for blacks to look up to have as, I guess, support with a lot of the things that's happening in the world today, I mean, there is a distrust there because it's like he's looking out for himself, and whatever he's had to go through to get to where he is now, he's going to preserve himself before he say anything that'll risk him losing what he had. You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, Miss?
Can't say too much.
How you doing, Miss Ella Johnson? Tony Cash, what's up? What's going on with y'all? Listen, if y'all want to come on live, if y'all want to come on in live and chop it up with us, the link is strolling at the bottom. We'll bring y'all in and y'all can chop it up. We'll try to get to some of y'all comments. So
I think he's limited as to what he can.
Yeah, he's different.
And I think that's why he made the comment. Do we know how much more he could have made?
Yeah, that's his way of saying I could have. If I wouldn't be trying to ride with y'all, I could get more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even that comment right there is kind of like it's a condescending comment. Like if it went for y'all, if we trying to hold up y'all Negroes, I can have more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And people saying you are where you at because you do that.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
getting ready to say.
So his take is that I could have more if I just play one side. If I just play the conservative side, I'll be on world news tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll have Ted Koppel's job.
Yeah. And I think as a black person, when you sit in a certain seat in life where you're before a lot of people, your community is going to look for, the unity. And unity doesn't look the same today like it looked back then with us locking elbows and walking the streets, protesting. It can just be verbal. It can be in all the platforms that we have, and and people are not they're not feeling that from him. They're not feeling that support.
Tony Cash say, I love Stephen A. He should not be, he should not have to be perfect for us to love our brother. Sick of this. But see, Tony, here's the thing. And I think the black community, we are looking for somebody to step up. We're looking for somebody with a platform, with a huge platform to speak for us. Because we are at a point now where we're really voiceless.
Right.
We're really voiceless. They redistricting, taking up everything that all the gains that we seem like we made over the decades. It seemed like within one administration, it's being wiped out. Everything. DEI wiped out. History wiped out. Take these history books out of the classroom, wiped out. Take their voters, take their voting representation away, wiped out in one administration. So we looking for that one person who has a voice. See, it's a lot of me out. There's a lot of people like me out there I got me with 12 people watching. So you know what I'm saying? So he has millions of people watching every night, and we just want somebody to tell our story. And I like Stephen A. I like watching him sometimes because he's more passionate about sport. But now that he's doing more politics now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but his politics is right leaning. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I appreciate K's comment. She said it's time to pick a side and use his influence. And I think that's where we're going with it. Either you're gonna be over here or
over there.
Be over there. You're talking off both sides.
But see, we got to look at it from his point of view. Is he just signed like a $25 million a year contract? Mm-hmm. You think how many people you think gonna get it up just to speak for black people? Mm-hmm. People who probably gonna end up not liking him anyway, whether he do it or not. You know what I mean? So he between the rock and the hard place, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
and that comes with having positions like that where you're visible, where you have influence.
Tony, you got to cut your comment, man. You need to come on the show or cut your comments. Read it. I can't read that much.
Right. He says, Tony Cash says, but I see opportunity for us to get off of welfare of the white man and say we will build our own, and no longer will you be able to take what we own. So this is opportunity, and that's just how I live my life. This is opportunity. This is not a sad moment in, what is this? This is not, is this a sad moment in black. This is a great moment for us to build our own empire so that they could never take it.
And I agree with that 100%. My whole music, if y'all ain't been paying attention to the music that I'm making, I'm trying to inspire people because I believe like in order for us to get to that, Tony, we got to get up first. Mm-hmm. You just don't move into that. You have to be mentally prepared to get into that. That Greenwood, that what's it called, Black Wall Street type of mindset. You have to have a mindset to do that, Tony. You just don't flip a switch and do that. Right. You have to have a mindset, and it take a village to do that. It does. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we got to figure out what do we want. How do we want our grandkids? Because this ain't even about me. This ain't even about us. Right. Exactly. The fight now, it shouldn't even be about us now, living now. It should be about the ones who's coming behind us. Those are the ones who are going to suffer with all these changes that are being made. Because these changes last decades. It takes decades to fix this stuff, man. And when I look out into the black community, man, it fills me with sorrow. I hate to say it fills me with sorrow because it seems like we all want something that we're not willing to fight for. We're not even willing to change for. You know what I'm saying? We're not willing to. You got to be willing to change yourself to get changed around you. Right. You know what I'm saying? My music, Sister Girl, I'm trying to uplift women. Hold on, my brother, because I think we gotta mentally be prepared for this stuff, man. You just don't switch it to this. This stuff gonna take decades for us to fix, man. And I just pray to God that we can get it started. for the next generation.
And this the thing, like we're all awoke, we're all awake. They call us woke now, right? So we not only are supposed to wake up, but we need to get up. Like we need to get up and unify. But we're not we don't have unity, and that's where we were successful back in the 60s. We came together. It wasn't about, oh, I'm getting mine. Like we were together. It was a lot of unity that gave us the success that we had for us to even be where we are today. And so a lot of times now when people have a certain level of success, to keep it or to get more, they can't unify with us and stand up for us
Exactly.
when they have the opportunity and the platform to do that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm willing to give Stephen A. I urge y'all go watch that interview with Stephen A. and Cam Newton. Cam Newton had some good interviews too. So I tipped my hat to Cam Newton, man. I saw another interview with him and David Banner, speaking about the same thing we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that was David Banner was saying, like, we don't own nothing. We don't have no institutions. And every time we get something, we take it, we go back over there with it. You know what I mean? So because the system is set up for us to do that. A system ain't set up for us. We don't have no political power. We don't have no financial institutional power. And we don't have no kind of power in no sector of nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just consumers. You know what I mean? Let me read this comment. Somebody, Lenny Katz, what he said, hello from West Coast Canada. What's up, Canada? What's going on? Man, got somebody from Canada tuning in, y'all. We're making it big, baby. We're coming out now, you know what I'm saying? We're from West Coast Canada. Good talk. The writing's on the wall right now. When someone you thought shared your values seems to side with that, it's hard not to question where they really stand. Exactly. Yeah. It's hard, but you know what I'm saying? But from his point of view, it's hard for him to give up what he got. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because if he gets so far, it can be taken from him. And that's something that maybe a lot of people may not understand. They can control taking it from him.
And I agree with Tony. Like if we had our own, we can do that. We can say what we want to say. Had they let Bill Cosby purchase NBC, you know what I'm saying? Now he can put people on, and they know this. They know this. They know they got to keep us from this stuff, man. There's a power struggle with them, and that's the only reason I think they voted for Donald Trump. The only reason I think they voted for Donald Trump is for for the future. And they was willing to risk. They were willing to risk everything that Donald Trump was going to bring to the table for him to secure a future for their kids. But we're not doing that. We're not securing a future for our kids.
Yeah, it's like every man for himself. So,
every man for himself with us.
And that kind of brings up what we've been talking about this individualism. Like
individualism.
They trained us to have the mindset that I got mine, you better get yours. And we as a people were not like that years ago.
Yeah, we're some selfish people, man. We're all about ourselves. And we're not willing to change what we think about. We're not willing to change what we eat. We're not willing to change what we listen to, but we won't change. How you won't change? You know what I'm saying? Y'all still no, I hate to pat myself on the back. I make good music that's healthy for the community. I make music edifying the community. But every time I turn around, look what people sharing. They sharing stuff from artists who still rapping about the same stuff they were rapping about when they were 19 years old, and they got houses and cars and kids going to college, and they still feeding your kids the bull crap. And we all over it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to seem like I'm hating or nothing like that, but it just is what it is. We're not ready. We're not ready for change.
Right.
We're not ready for change. But we want everybody else to change and make it better for us. But we don't want to do nothing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? What change are we making? What change are you making? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, back in the day, the Martin Luther King time, they were locking elbows and arms. You know, they were in it.
Yeah.
They were in it to win it for everybody. So it's just
man, we are
it's
so
disheartening.
We're so far behind and deep in the doo-doo that they can do whatever they want to do to us now. That's why they take it away. They redistricting. This is what they did. They stopped the election in the middle of the election and redistricting just to get black representation out of the way. They did that, and ain't the President Trump ain't said that ain't right. Ain't nobody saying that's wrong. Y'all can't do that because they know what they doing.
Mm-hmm. They taking total.
And we keep crying and we keep. Man, I almost said bitching and moaning, but I might well say it.
You done said it.
And we keep bitching and moaning, and we won't even come together for nothing. We won't come together to even try to have something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We don't control how our kids are being taught.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's all.
We got HBCU, but they don't teach HBC. They don't teach black stuff. They're not. Because people send their kid to HBCU to get the black experience. I don't even think that happens no more. You know what I mean?
They're taking these books out of the schools. Trust me,
man. This minister Trump has done a number on the black people, and that's why a lot of people, and that's why a lot of black folk, that's why a lot of people always talking about the black conservative, and that's why I don't see how y'all ride so hard for Donald Trump. Y'all ride, and it's a dude named what his name is James Jackson. I follow him, James Jackson. He always posts some pro-Trump. Still trying to prove Trump ain't no racist. I'm like, dude, really? Let it go, man. I mean, God, dog. What is he? I mean, what are you trying to prove? I mean, what do Trump have to do for you to say I don't support him no more?
Sometimes people don't want to.
You know what I'm saying? And I got homeboys who voted for Trump. Dennis Brooke. I don't mind calling y'all name out because y'all voted for it. You shouldn't be ashamed. Dennis Brooke, Napoleon Armstrong. They voted for Donald Trump, and they ride for Donald Trump. And I'm trying to see why. And people say, "Why you calling their name out? Because they voted for Donald Trump." Why did you vote for somebody? You shouldn't be ashamed who you voted for. But I'm not ashamed to say you voted for him. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know what's y'all mindset, like where y'all mind it, where your heart, where your mind. And I'm not saying I don't ride for Democrats. I think the Democrats are imperfect, but they are a long way away from what they doing now.
Oh, yeah.
They are a long way from what they doing now. You know what I'm saying? Why would you not vote for somebody? The reason why these black dudes don't vote for Democrat because Democrat don't do enough for them. But then you go vote for somebody who's not only not doing enough for you, they're trying to take something from you. And I'm trying to say, what make this shit make sense? And that's be my only. That's why I get so hyped up about these black MAGA dudes, man. Make it make sense. And y'all think all black people stupid because we vote Democrat. Most of us vote Democrat. No, we ain't stupid. We don't love the Democrat. It's just the only sliver of chance we got.
Right, exactly.
Because with Republican, we don't even have a sliver of a chance in that party. They taking away our representation, but you still support that. And I'm like, dude, really, get out of town, clown. I mean,
and it's just the beginning. They haven't seen. Well, we haven't seen it. The worst of it yet. We haven't.
No, we ain't. Because we got what 2 and a half more years of this mess, and they ain't even talking about impeaching him. I don't even think Democrat gonna win the midterm. I really don't. I really think these people are on a mission, and they're gonna stop at nothing. These Republicans gonna stop at nothing to make sure they win this midterm election because they got to finish the job. They got some work to do. They got to finish the job. See, Biden interrupted what they were trying to do, the Heritage Foundation, Project 2025. Biden came in the middle of Trump presidency and set it and disrupted it. So now this is why they at light speed. They doing things at light speed, and they throwing out distraction in the process. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, Trump already said he's in no rush to end the war with Iran. So it's gonna continue.
Trump presidents has been so bad. He got people like Candace Owen and Tucker Carlson them hating on him now.
Exactly.
That's how bad he been.
Yeah, and they were down for him.
Yeah, and they're the one who got him in the office. They the one who helped get him voted in. Because they used their platform. They were everybody trying to tell Stephen A. Use your platform to, you know what I'm saying, to speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. That's all we saying. You ain't got to sell out. Telling the truth. Let me tell you something. Black people with a platform telling the truth is bad. People are scared to speak truth to power.
Right. It's
You
fear.
just speaking truth
Yeah.
to power. They do it. They speak truth. They speak what they want to speak. Why you can't do it?
Right.
And it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Too much for them to lose, though.
KK say, and these gas prices kicking like they kick
And the groceries. Amen.
Yeah, and the gas and the groceries, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. And you know what? And when it don't even seem like people in Congress are outraged about it like they were when Biden had like $4 to some gas. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about drill, baby, drill, drill, baby, drill, drill, baby, drill. Now everybody quiet. Now they're telling you to be patient. Be patient, y'all.
About the
be
price of
patient.
eggs.
Be patient. We will not let them get a nuclear weapon. Be patient. This ain't got nothing to do with no doggone nuclear weapon. Them folk did not have no nuclear weapon. They were not planning on getting no nuclear weapon. Y'all just scared. Y'all scared because y'all do people so wrong. Y'all think if they get a nuclear bomb, they're going to shoot it at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all that is. And that's another reason why they keep us where they keep us. Because they feel like all the stuff we did to them, if they get some power, they get the money, they're going to treat us bad.
And we're not built the same.
We're not built that way.
No.
That's all we built that damn country. Y'all, I'm sorry for being like passionate about this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But it just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I see it different from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I see stuff in a different light, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see the BS. That's what I think.
see it too. I see it. It's a lot, but you know, we can't stop it. We can do the best we can, but you know, we could do more if we were just together on it.
That's when I see people celebrate Memorial Day and 4th of July. I'm saying, what the hell are y'all celebrating for? You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it the same as I did when I was a kid.
It's a day off. It's a day off work, but ain't no celebrating. I ain't hanging no flags all over nowhere.
All of the patriotic stuff.
Yeah, and they want you to have the same enthusiasm about being patriotic like they do when you taking away our voting power. Why y'all want us to be gung ho about their country?
Yeah, I agree with
you. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I see it as time off, get with family and stuff. But it's there was back in the day I would have my little shirts with the flags on it and my little pins and bracelets and stuff. I'm just not into it like that anymore because I have an understanding about what's really happening. So it doesn't mean the same thing to me like it did, back in the day. I was proud to be, in the US, but I don't know. We have a lot of people hate us right now. They do.
We hate us.
So I don't know.
We built this country, and we pretty much don't like it. But when it's hard to fall in love with something that don't love you, man.
Right.
It's like being in a relationship with a woman or a man, and they keep treating you wrong, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they still want you to make love to them. You know what I'm saying? Love making them feel good when you mad. You know what I'm saying?
Sure don't.
She talking about sure don't.
I'm glad I don't know much about that.
You said it you said it like that was some experience right there.
Nah.
You said that was some experience.
No, I
right
can just imagine. I have to say I don't know much about that.
Okay, so what are you?
Well, I think that as we have awakened to all of the injustice that we have suffered as a people and just everybody now, because up under the leadership that we have, unfortunately, everybody's feeling it. So I don't feel the love that we should have for our country. I'm grateful to be here because we could have been born somewhere else, but it's turning. And it has always been bad, but where we thought we had this freedom, but it's a different type of slavery now. It's more mental. So even though we have the freedom to go where we want, do what we want, we still enslaved with our mentality. So therefore we can't be treated equal because we don't understand and know that we're not being treated equal, and so we don't fight for it. And then there's some of us that do know we're afraid to fight for it. So the holidays don't mean the same to me, particularly the 4th of July like it used to. It just doesn't.
Yeah, exactly, man. So, and I be seeing like the parades and stuff. I see black people at these parades. I mean, maybe they got a different experience. Maybe what they say when they're not black people not a monolith. Like maybe all black people don't feel the same way about the country as the majority of us do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because we know we understand what's been covered up. We see it.
And I think we wanna like the country,
Of
but
course.
it's hard to like something that don't like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to wear I got some flag draws and not no flag draw. I got some red, white, and blue American pants that I be ashamed to wear them on. I wear them around the house, but I don't want nobody to see me with no American stuff on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like the American flag, like the rebel flag now. You see somebody flying an American flag, oh Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? If I get like if I'm like going out of town or something like that, and I run out of gas, if I see somebody flying an American flag, I am not going to that house. I am not going to that house, man. You know what I mean? I went all the way home before I asked for help, man. You know, I see somebody flying an American flag. That shit almost like the damn KKK flag, that damn rebel flag now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they flying them together, so you don't even know.
Right.
Is it friendly or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's for me. It's just time off. I enjoy that grace to be off work, but it just doesn't have the same like. And I don't really like to use the word proud too much, but it's that pride is not, or that happiness about the country is not the same. It's just not there.
In case I have a strained relationship with the United States of America right now. And rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? So y'all comment in the comment section how y'all feel about America right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I feel good about America, 1 being I feel bad. I feel poorly about America. I don't feel American. I don't feel that Americans that patriotic thing that everybody be talking about.
Yeah.
Give me put a 1 for the worst you feel about it, and a 10 if you feel great about America. You know what I'm saying? And I used to get my son, Jamal, he used to be in the military, and I bought a flag then because of him. But and I hung it outside the door. You know what I'm saying? So because I want to support him, Lisa Davis says 2. You're leaving room for some, though, ain't you, Lisa?
I mean, I think because we have these freedoms, but at the same time, how free are you if your mind is in prison? And that's why they can redo stuff and reintroduce whatever Trump says, make America great again. I guess that's his interpretation of how it used to be for them and how they want it to be again. So because what we're experiencing now seems to be all right, but later is coming, and we, like I said, we haven't seen nothing yet. We haven't. So I don't think we'll feel that great about America with what's coming. I don't think so.
So what do you think coming? Like, you think it's gonna get worse than what they doing?
I do think that.
I mean,
I do.
The worst they can do now. What Biden did say they're gonna put you all back in, and Biden said it now. Biden said they're gonna put y'all back in chains. So y'all see, and everybody looked at Biden saying like, "Oh, what Biden said? What Biden talking about?" Y'all remember what Biden said? Y'all don't vote for me. They gonna put y'all in chains. Did Biden say that? Y'all remember Biden said that?
I don't remember him saying that. But when stuff like that is said, you can't just overlook that. You can't overlook that.
I think he was talking about virtual change.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. What's worse? Like if you are enslaved physically, okay, that's bad. But when you're enslaved mentally, they can brainwash you to do whatever they want you to do.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna have a mind of your own. So K said, "I'm in America, but not of America." I like that she.
Yes, so y'all put a 1, put a 1 in the chat if you don't feel good about America. 10 if you feel great about America. From what range you feel about America from a 1 to 10. 10 being great, 1 being very poorly. Like when it's come to like being patriotic. You know what I'm saying? Being a patriotic American. How do y'all feel about being patriotic right now in America, given all of the changes that they're making, rolling back DEI and the redistricting and all of that. What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Removing black artifacts out of the museums and things like that. And you can't help but see it, man.
But see,
What's
they
going
know
on?
they know we know it. Because the internet it's too much information out there that we know. We know our history, we know our past. And so they gotta fix it and restructure it for their children. It's almost like just wiping us out again. So they're doing a good job because they're moving fast and furious. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they moving faster than lightning. You know what I'm saying? You know, old Trump, old Slewfoot Trump. You know what I'm saying? They call the devil old Slewfoot. You know what I'm saying? Let's change the mood, man. Let's y'all want to get into some relationship questions? Let's get into some relationship questions, man. Because I'm about to buzz my belson in my neck talking about this. You know what I'm saying? But serious though, y'all. We got to get in the mindset. We got to get ready for a fight, man. We got to get ready, and we got to get ready for a fight, and it got to be all hands on deck, no hold bar. You know what I'm saying? We got to get into all hands on deck, no hold bar fight, man. Yep. Because if you could honestly look out there and say you like where your grandkids gonna be at 25 years from now, when we dead and gone, do you think we have left our communities in right standing for our grandkids? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel good about where we leaving our grandkids? Where we gonna leave our grandkids? Do y'all feel good about it? Like those before Rosa Parks and them fought for us. Mega Evers, Dr. King, they fought for us to have a platform that we can even speak back. We can even go places that we couldn't go. They fought and died for us to have that. So the question to us is, what are we willing to do for our next generation? What are we willing to do? And it look like we cowards, man. I ain't gonna lie, we looking like cowards right now. We looking like cowards of the county. You know what I'm saying? And I think and I don't mean no harm by this. I think black people have gotten too spiritual to where we don't even know we still got a physical thing we got to do here. God works in the supernatural. God don't work in the natural. We work in the natural. Dr. King had to get out that pulpit. He had to get out that pulpit and walk in these streets. Abernathy's, all these preachers, they got out these pulpits and they got in these streets. And I think that's the biggest problem in the black community. Our pastors won't get out that pulpit to say their lies. They will not get out that pulpit to say their lies and get in these streets.
They're limited to.
Those are your spiritual leaders got to lead the way. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Back then, the spiritual leaders led the way, and they didn't do it from the pulpit. They got in these streets. They got in these streets, and they took risk. But the black preachers today, man, I don't know, I'm gonna let that be there. I'm gonna let that go right there before I say something. Make people think, he the devil. You know what I'm saying? No, but y'all get what I'm talking about. All these big time powerful preachers. Only preacher I see in the street now is Jamal Brown. He's the only preacher I see in these streets. All these other preachers with these nice suits on, they got these $1,000 suits, and they speak nice and elegant. Man, they ain't gonna bust a grape, man. And some of y'all, and y'all spoil a lot of these preachers. They won't even get in the street and fight for nothing.
Because it's all about them now. I'm telling you, and it's no different. They
build their churches in these ran down communities. The church is the most valuable thing in the community. Everything else is dilapidated around them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to go down there. I'm just saying the preachers got to get together. I see this is the way it can happen. All these big time preachers, they got to get together. Stop hating on each other and get together and get in these streets, man. And let's change our community back how it should be. That's the only thing I feel leaving here without not even trying to do my best. And whatever gift God gave me, I'm trying to do my best to inspire people to be better people. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? I can take my little community and we can move forward. But we in a big, our hole so big, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this should be the only thing we should be talking about.
Right.
How can we be better? How can we get better? Because to keep begging people to make things better for us who don't like you, that's the stupidest thing in the world that we doing.
Right.
We keep asking people to make life better for us when they don't like us.
Right.
Because they not like us.
Exactly.
And in the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
We
Expecting different results.
ain't nobody coming. We got to be the heroes in our community. And I think it's time for black people to step the fuck up, man. And I hate talking like this, but I'm passionate about this, man. Because I see our community like falling back further and further and further and further. So you got black men represent something that looks nothing like close to what they used to. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it, man. Let's go to some relationship questions. God, this is getting on my.
Oh, I like this question.
Y'all ready for some relationship questions, man? Let's take it out. Let's do a couple of relationship. Okay, here's a good one right here.
Down.
Yeah, let me calm down, man. God bless you. God bless black people, man. Please. You know what I'm saying? So
All righty. I'm gonna read it.
go ahead. And read
All
it.
right. Is needing space a healthy boundary or an avoidance tactic? Great question.
You asked. You want me to answer that first?
It don't matter.
So is needing space a healthy boundary
Answer
or a avoidance tactic? It can be used in different ways, and it
that.
depends.
Avoidance. Okay. So for me and my understanding, I think it's a healthy boundary all the way. Now, avoidance, I don't. That would have to be explained if somebody thinks that, but I think it's a healthy boundary. And I'll explain why, but I'll listen to you to what
You
you
think it's a healthy boundary?
Absolutely.
I think in most cases it's avoidance for that moment. For the moment, it's avoidance because
of what? I inquiring minds wants to know.
you trying to avoid something getting too heated. I'm trying to. A lot of times, like when me and you, we might get into a spat, and when we get into our spats, I know people look at us like, "Oh, y'all." I just, people say, "I just love y'all." I mean, y'all don't understand some of the argument we be having.
No, we don't be arguing like that.
No, I'm not arguing on somebody. We have.
It's like everybody else.
Yeah, we have discussions. So a lot
We
of
make up really quick. We make up real quick.
yeah, you make sure that you won't allow me to use my avoidance.
I sure don't.
Yeah, but so I try to avoid from. Sometimes you have to avoid confrontation, so you don't say the wrong thing.
So, and I respect that. So this is what I think, and I think this will work for anybody because when it comes down to relationship stuff, I have a view that comes from a psychology type perspective. So
Psychology or psychotic? Psychotic.
this is psychotic. Okay, let me stop. All right, so I say it's a healthy boundary because you got to keep in mind when you're with someone, right, and you spend a lot of time with them. On top of that, it's not about needing space. Like you don't want to be around them.
Jan?
Hey there. So it's not like you don't want to be around a person. It's just that sometimes you have to do it for you. You have to do it for you so you can sit back and recalibrate your own self. Because I think when you're around somebody, you have your own feelings about yourself. And you're trying to deal with your own feelings about yourself. You're trying to balance the energy you have with the person. And in order for you to be a better person to them, you got to sit back and look and evaluate yourself. Like, people who have a past or a history of maybe a former marriage, maybe 2 or 3, maybe significant long-time relationships under their belt. Sometimes you have trauma, you have baggage, and it don't go away just because you find the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? So you can get in a space where you're like, am I tripping about something that ain't there? Or am I just getting tired of myself? Am I getting tired of just, it's about just stepping back and just taking a deep breath, maybe reevaluating some thoughts you have. It's just it's not a bad thing, because in order to have a balanced life, you got to have a balanced split of your time, whether it's with your friends, then you spend a little time with family, and then you spend a little time by yourself. And the only way you can see yourself to be a better person to the love of your life is to evaluate yourself. Take a deep breath. You get a sense of more appreciation when you step back. You know what I'm saying? When you sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees, because when you always like right up on somebody, you miss why you even like them anyway. So you have to step back and see the big picture and be like, okay. And you have these realization moments that I love this person. Like I really do. I don't just like them. I really love them. And you can't get that perspective if you always just like right up on the person. You got to step back sometimes to have an appreciation. And so I think it's healthy for yourself, it's healthy for the relationship. I don't understand the avoidance thing unless you just tripping and doing some, you just want to have your way and just fuss and argue. I don't know, or not argue, but I see what you were saying. I think it's healthy. So to keep from having avoidance tactics. I mean, if that makes sense. Do it make sense?
Well,
Oh boy.
well, I'm saying that it makes sense to you. It makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just like to avoid getting into the deeper, a deeper conversation. You know how sometimes you having a spat and you say the wrong thing, and then okay, now you going down the rabbit hole, and so what you have to do, to keep that from happening, I'm just gonna move away from it for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
And it's actually it's double. I think both go together. So I see what you're saying. I think both go together, because if you don't understand the person where they're coming from in that moment, to keep from saying something wrong, you do have to step back.
Yeah.
I've had to do it.
Okay, let me get another question. Is it realistic? Is it
Is it
is it
okay?
realistic to expect your partner to be your best friend? Is that a realistic thing? Do you want your partner to be?
So best friend how? Because like as far as like the opposite sex, or just in general? Because I have a best friend already.
I guess best friend is a person you can kind of like share
Everything with.
any and everything with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I think there's a level of being a best friend, you could say. I have a best friend. And this woman,
You got a lot of best friends.
no, I do not.
I ain't never seen somebody with like four
No, I
best
do not.
friends.
No, I do not. No, this is what I tell you. Listen, remember, this is what I tell you. I say these are my favorite people.
You say my best.
No. I say these are my favorite
So
people.
your real best friend, the one we saw last week.
Yes.
Okay, so I ain't gonna say no name. So
No,
in case somebody watching,
that's my ride or die.
in case somebody watching thinking they your best friend, and I ain't gonna call that name. Like, you know what I mean?
This woman is my ride or die.
Carry on.
Yes.
Carry on.
And everybody know it. Okay. So I have a best friend.
Everybody, I just met her a couple of weeks ago.
No, you did. You met her years ago. Oh my God. Let me take a drink.
No, I ain't met her no years ago now. When did I meet her?
About 2 years ago.
What about?
We all went to a game together. Hint, hint.
That was last year.
No, that wasn't last year.
Listen,
OMG.
okay, well, carry on.
I'm going to call her and tell her what you said. Okay. But anyway, she's my best friend. And I could tell her anything. I think all of us hold some things back that we don't tell nobody, that only God know. But I tell this woman anything.
So I ain't your best friend.
Listen, let me finish.
Okay, is she your best friend?
Let me
Can't be
finish.
your best friend.
No, let me finish.
No, I'm mad.
Don't be
I'm just
mad.
playing, I'm
Let me
just playing.
finish. Okay, so the question is it realistic to expect your partner to be your best friend? So in relation to man, woman, this is where I'm going with it. She's my female best friend. Okay. Now, as far as like a man, now I don't have a male guy out there somewhere that I would be like, oh, I just call him and tell him anything. So you would be my male best friend.
I think you avoided the question.
I'm not.
I think the question is ain't about nobody else but
I'm just saying.
But
Okay.
I think the question is about a partnership.
So what does it entail?
It's
being a best friend entail?
Read the question. The question say, is it realistic to expect your partner to be your best friend?
In what way,
It
though?
didn't say you about no other people.
Okay, so in what way? And then maybe I can answer it better, because I don't want the idea of a best friend being only about what you share verbally, like ideas, secrets, stuff like that. I don't want it to be just based on that, because being a best friend is more than just having a conversation, right? A best friend is somebody that's going to show up for you and be there for you and love you no matter what. They're just going to be there.
And also, a best friend gonna give you, sometimes tell you stuff you don't want to hear.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think that's the real best friend. If you got a friend and they always agree with you, every time you talk to them or you talking about somebody else, and they agree with you on everything, that ain't no.
I agree.
That ain't no friend.
I totally agree with you.
Sometimes your friend got to say, "Dog, girl, you know she ain't the way you think she is."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your best friend
like
got to give you good information before you go out there thinking something else. Say like you go to you talking to your best friend about somebody she know, right? And you tell her, girl, I don't like her, girl. It's something about her that I don't like. Your best friend, if she got good information, if she know her better than you, if she got good information, your best friend should be able to say, no, girl, I don't think she like that.
Right.
She been going through this and going through that. They should be able to tell you instead of saying, I don't really mess with her like that either.
I agree with
you. Know what I'm saying? See, now you thinking she don't mess with her, so now you finna go in hard. You know what I'm saying? Instead of her giving you real information, I think that's what a best friend do.
And so to answer the question, it is realistic to expect your partner to be your best friend if you're talking about you one with them, because the friendship is, to me, is foundational. I can agree that it should be that way. So because you would tell me stuff, you would tell me in a hot second, I don't agree with that, and I just
because I feel like if I have a difference of opinion with you, I should be able to share it with you, and you should be able to take that in stride. Like, absolutely. If I agree with you, and if you ask me something, I tell you what I think you want to hear,
it's not being honest.
That's not being honest.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you information from my point of view.
Right.
Then
now vice versa.
Yeah, now you got to make a decision on what you want to do based on the information I gave you,
right?
Instead of just making a decision on something I thought you wanted to. Exactly. You wanted to hear,
right? Because I would rather, even if I don't like it, I would rather hear the honest truth from you than to hear something that just, to soothe me and make me feel okay. So I do think it's realistic, to either expect it or to be best friends with your partner. I don't see why not. You do everything else together. Why not be foundationally have that aspect of the relationship? So I agree.
Yeah, in some cases you agree. In most cases you agree.
Well, no.
I'm gonna tell a funny story we had. Something funny that happened yesterday.
Here we go. Go ahead.
So that was a case I couldn't be honest with you. That was the one case where I was honest, but it was not a good honesty.
Wait, you talking about we went to the store?
Yeah, we went to the store.
Oh, now you telling a lie, but go ahead.
We went to this. It took you like how long it took you to bag up?
Don't do that. Okay, the story is true. Go on and tell it. I'm asking you how long you think it took. It took me a few minutes. It took me maybe about 3 or 4 minutes
to bag up.
Into a parking space, because it was, first of all, it was the way I came in. Whatever. So we were driving. Well, I was driving, and I was trying to back into a parking space, but the entryway that I came in was not the right way. So when I came in trying to find a space, I had to back in at a different angle. And the whole time I'm trying to back in, which I don't have a fear of taking my time trying to back in because number one, I ain't trying to hit nobody's car, and number two, I ain't trying to hit my car. So he gonna say, "Oh, you can't drive," and he was all laughing. I didn't get mad.
You got mad.
No, I didn't
Yes,
get
you
mad.
did.
I said, baby,
You got mad.
I said, don't do that.
You was upset.
I said, don't do that. I said, you ain't supposed to laugh and tell me I can't drive. He said I can't drive, y'all, which is a lie. I can drive. But he basically was trying to say I couldn't drive at that
It's obvious
moment.
you can drive. It was a
But
joke, man.
I know. And so I said, you weren't supposed to say I can't drive and laugh. I said, you supposed to just be like, babe, you got it. Come on, let me spot you. You got it. And the whole time he just sitting there laughing. And I'm like, I'm gonna back this car in, and I got it perfectly in. And I took my time and I got it perfectly back then. So I didn't get mad, but I was just like, don't tell me I can't drive.
Okay, let's talk about a financial. Let's talk about a couple's financial question. Should couples split bills 50-50 even if incomes are different?
I'm not answering
What you mean? Well, you're not going
because
to
I
answer
gotta
it
think
all?
about it.
Well, you know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta think about it for a second.
I'm a type of person like, I want as long as they get paid, and I think you have to. I think you have to understand. It has to be one of them things where you say, okay, this, you know what I'm saying? I want to do help. I want to help. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are like, no, the man gonna pay all the bills. You know what I'm saying? Some people still on that. The man gonna pay all the bills. Some people do 50-50. Some people go 100 on everything. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, I think it depends.
I pay all the bills here, so I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes, I have to put all my financial business out there, but sometimes
No,
when
you gotta put all your financial
Yeah,
bills.
yeah, yeah.
Just-
But I think when you're talking about even if incomes are different, I think when somebody says 50-50, it's like, do you add up every single thing and just cut it right down the middle, or with certain things like when you say 50?
Some people do that. Some people do that though. Some people do that and it works for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing is just, I just pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? I just pay it and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? You do something somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You might go to the grocery store and you buy some grocery. You know what I'm saying? And it's unspoken. We ain't even talking about it. We just moving in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it's one of those. It's one of those things where you just, if you feel a need, a void. If you feel you need to fill a void somewhere, go ahead and fill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
I think it's like the best way I can put it is it just depends on what the bills are, the amounts, and probably even I don't know if one person makes more, if it makes a difference or not, but it may just because of the fact that they have more money coming in. But I think everybody should help. If everybody's working. And I mean, there are some people who have agreements where if there's a mother, and you have to factor in mothers, if children are living at home. But I don't know, because when you say couples, does that mean like if you have a family with children, or just the woman and the man?
I mean, even if you got children, if you got children, you don't expect your children to pay no bills.
No. No, what I'm saying
they
is
grown.
it depends. So I wasn't prepared for this question, but it's kind of like
Nobody usually is.
No, but we usually review stuff. But anyway,
Nobody usually is. Nobody usually don't want to answer this question. You know what I'm saying?
well, I think in fairness, and I think in fairness, I can go by.
Because if I publicly say let's go 50-50, they're gonna say, "Oh, he a cheapskate. He ain't." She gonna marry him.
But see, for me, I think it depends on the couple and what their goals are. So to ask the question, should it be split? It just depends on what the on the decisions that the couple makes for the family, and what they're trying to do long term. Because a woman can be married and she can be a housewife and stay at home with the children, and she's not making any money. But then when she start making money, she still may not make as much money as her husband, but then she can add to the pot. Maybe her money may go towards trips, the fun stuff, but then he may cover all the bills. So I don't know if that would be counted as 50-50, but she's contributing. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
just depends on
yeah.
the relationship, the family structure, if there's children involved, and sometimes the amount of money that the person makes. I think it does play a part in the difference of the
I
income.
think it's a conversation that people would have to have. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thing like you get into a relationship. Oh well, baby, since we're married, let's just go 50-50. Okay, where's your half? You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes
It's
people have
not-
debt. Sometimes people have debts that they're needing to pay off. So everything has to be like looked at in a fair way to say, hey, do you have any debt that you're trying to pay off, so later we can be in a better state with whatever we do. It's just a conversation, and then things can be laid out on the table to say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. Because 50-50 just sounds like, okay, if I make $200 and you make 1,000, so I got to put my 100 in the pot, you put your 500, then
Say it again now.
it's just a weird number.
Hold on, say that again.
It's just weird.
You ran that by me fast. Say that again.
No, I said it's kind of like if a person had $200 and then this person had 1,000.
Uh-huh.
So then the one who make 200 put in their 100, and then the one who made 1,000 put in their 500.
Oh, hold on. Let's say I said half on the bill, not half on the salary. See, you're talking about half on the salary. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Half on 200 and 1,000, half on 100, half on 150. Half for 1,000 is 500. That ain't.
Some people do that though.
That ain't 50-50, baby. You know what I'm saying? You don't. She trying to run that. She trying to run that Chinese math on me, y'all. I said, hold on. Now, what you talking about? What you going up different right here? You know what I'm saying? We gonna move off different right here, cause you know what I'm saying.
But no, seriously though, I think it depends on the couple and what I think it depends on what the bills are, and then you can find the spaces where the contribution is fair. So one person isn't like just spending up all their money, and the other person is not at all.
I'm like, she tripping, man. Like, we talking about splitting the bills, not the salary. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no good split right now, baby.
and none of that is true to us. I just put
All right,
that out there.
we gonna move it. We gonna move into Jenny's quote. We're gonna give you the flow on that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go and move into Jenny's quote of the week on that.
Don't mind me, y'all.
Yeah, I mind you. I mind you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All right, y'all. We're gonna get into Jenny's quote of the week, y'all.
From the heart of the people, let the spirit flow. Higher motivation everywhere we go. Jenny's got the word, keeping faith inside. A little bit of heaven to make your week right. Let the cup run over, let the truth speak. It's time for overflow. And Jenny's quote of the week.
This might keep muting on me, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get into Jenny's quote of the week. And Jenny's quote of the week is, let me move that right there. Okay. Jenny's quote of the week is,
All right. So the quote of the week is, instead of looking too many to fix the broken pieces, trying to make a whole, look in the mirror up close to be healed. And that is a quote that I came up with. It just came to my spirit a couple of weeks ago. A lot of times in life, we are looking for healing, right? And we all come from some type of brokenness, but we'll look to many people in spots and places in different ways to try to be made whole. But the only true way you can be made whole is if you look at yourself and see what's going on. Ask yourself the questions. What are the issues? Ask yourself, where am I broken? Why am I broken? And then you ask God to help you understand what it takes for you to be healed. Because when you go to different people, it's a temporary fix. But at the end of the day, you still got to sit with yourself and find out what the issues are so you can be whole without trying to fix yourself through many people. So that is my quote of the week.
Jenny's quote of the week: instead of looking for meaning to fix the broken pieces, trying to make a whole, look in the mirror up close.
W-H-O-L-E.
All right, Jenny's quote of the week. Thank you for that quote of the week, y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in, showing up and showing out. Thank y'all for sharing out the live. Thank y'all for commenting. We really do appreciate y'all, man. Listen, this is the Everyday People Show. This is y'all's show. We just moderate it. And if y'all, anytime y'all want to come up, we always stroll the live on screen thing at the bottom, so you can pop up anytime you want to, man. We want people to be a part of the show. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I started this podcast a couple of years ago, because I used to listen to people podcasts, and I used to always want to go on and give my opinion about a topic they were talking about, but you can only text on it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times they don't read the text, so you never get heard. So I just said I'm gonna create my own space. I'm gonna create my own space for people who, want to join conversation and have something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's all this all about, y'all. Thank you, Miss Dorothy Hightower. Yeah. So anytime y'all want to come on, if y'all got something y'all want to talk about, y'all got a business, organization y'all want to talk about, or just some viable information that y'all want to share. Mm-hmm. This is community page, y'all. This is we're trying to build something for the community, man. So we can have somewhere to go and discuss things. That's all this is, man. This ain't about me. Right. You know what I'm saying? If it was about me, Jen wouldn't be right here. Because I can't have nobody looking better than me, you know what I'm saying, on the show, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
You're too much.
But anyway, y'all, listen, y'all. I want to give y'all a hand. We really do appreciate y'all.
Yeah, because what we try to do and we aim to do every week is to inspire y'all so that the spaces that you all are in, that you can make a difference. And because the things that we talk about are not just for conversation, we really are looking to, in our own personal spaces, better our community with what we do in our personal work lives. And we inspire y'all. We try to inspire y'all to do the same thing instead of us just talking about it.
All right, then. And listen, y'all go check out some music. When y'all see me post some music, man, I'm trying to lift up the community. Y'all just share it out, man. I know y'all know how to share out stuff because I see y'all sharing a lot of people's stuff. And a lot of people's stuff ain't even people's, y'all sharing. They AI. Y'all sharing a lot of AI music, you know what I'm saying? Show some humans some love, you know what I'm saying? Just share out a song, man. I know I got one song y'all like. I know I got one song that inspires y'all now. Come on now. Y'all look out for your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just share the music out, man, to your people. And let's go around the world with it, man.
It's awesome music. I listen to it every morning on my way to work.
If I get big, y'all get big. See, if I get big, y'all gonna check out he don't support us. See, but I need y'all to support me too now. You know what I'm saying? So share my music, man. Y'all know how to go there and hit the music thing. I'll pull up RL Staff. I got music on y'all just like everybody else. And y'all can post some of my music with a picture of your choice. All right, y'all. I ain't fussing at y'all. I'm just asking y'all, ma'am, sir, please share my music. You know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all, I'm going to say this. I love y'all. And guess what?
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Peace out.
Bye.